Welcome back to this new version of RC Global News. Today we are going to discuss this blissful topic that is the educational system good or not? Are you agree or you disagree? First of all, I'm going to give them the floor. They are going to introduce themselves and continue with this blissful topic. And thank you so much for being here in GINEC English Club. You wish you welcome. Fatumbai, are you going to start? Are you ready?
Thank you for giving me the floor. My name is Fatimba. I'm the next member. So, I will give my opinion about the topic. I think that our educational system is good. There is not something perfect, but that can be good for us because all of our uh, in our government we see our president he have done his studies here in Senegal, and we're proud of him because of this education. Our ministers, they have done their studies here. Even in West Africa, we see some students they leave their country to come here in order to study. Because we live here we don't know, but if we go elsewhere we're gonna find that we have one of the best educational system in Africa. That is the fact, and we should be proud of that, even if that need to be reformed. But everything is not bad here, so we can see our scientists, they are always the best in the world, and in Africa. That is something that we know. And I agree with this topic. I think our educational system is good. Thank you so much for giving me the floor.
Thank you so much, Fatumba. She really think that everything is not perfect, but we can have some resolve. That's why I'm going to give the floor to Mr. Korobu. He's going to say whether he agree or disagree about this blissful topic.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Malik, for giving me the floor. So, really, I'm not agree. I'm not agree because we all know that our educational system is not good. So, why? Because here in Senegal, before going to the university, you have to make at least 13 years to learn before going to the university. And once at the university, you start making in a I don't know how to say it in Wolof, in a special, or yes, in a special domain, I can say like this. And sometimes also we also see some of our students, once they get their baccalaureate, the government give them the opportunities to go and learn abroad. So why? Because we do not have a very educational system. And once they go abroad, and once they have finished their studies, instead of coming back here, they do not come back. They stay there, and they work so as to develop that country instead of developing their country. So I think we have to rebuild our educational system so as it will be benefit for all of our students. But the way that it takes is not always good. That's what I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Korobu. He really think that the many opportunities are here. You can stay in our country when subjects are very, very, very strong. But I'm going to give the floor to our dear Mariama. She's going to give her point of view about this topic.
Thank you, Mr. Malik. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My name is Maria Madem. I am student at 11th of High School in Lansus Farm, and I am member
Okay.
in GINEC. So, the topic is very interesting. It is, do you agree that the educational system of our country is good? So, I do agree with that. Firstly, what is educational system? I think that educational system is like the entire thing the government make take in place, like to educate his population, and for like to know that if our educational system is good or not. We just have to like to observe our population, like students and like workers, etc. So we can notice that our government like have succeed like to educate students and like and workers like in general, because in our school like we learn many domain many
Subject.
many subjects, and it allows to the student like to be courage and to know to have the choice to choose many things in the in his adult life, in his future. And also the age which we choose to go at school is very good. It is around 5 and 6, because in that age the child is able to learn things, to learn many things. And also we can notice that we can see many country, many other country who study here in Senegal. And this is because our education system is good. And thank you.
Thank you so much, Mariam. I just think that the way that we are learning many subjects just build our brain so as to get ready and be perfect. I'm going to give the floor without any more our dear lovely Rokhaya to give her point of view about this beautiful topic.
So thank you, Malik. So, Assalamualaikum, everybody.
Yes.
I go by the name of Rokinya. I'm a Yombol dweller, and I'm a pupil at Lady High School in the pharmacist class, and I'm very happy to be here. So I'm not agree in this topic because like a people at the school they learn us many subjects. Like Mariam say, this subject it's important, but in the reality we don't need it. There are many subjects that we learn, and in the future, your dream is not to be how can I say, a scientist, or you want to be a scientist. They have to learn you the subject which link in scientist, but they don't do that. And also, I think the education is also, if the education is good, they don't have at the school you see many students, they have impolite and they don't respect others. And also it's the for me it's the fault of of the kind of choosing this subject, because if you leave early your house and you come at school and you don't learn what you want or what you need in the future, it will be worry, and also will be boring for you. So thanks you. That's why I'm thinking that.
Thank you so much, Rokhaya. She just said that the way that we are learning many subjects which are not in link with our speciality just make us losing time. I'm going to give the floor to our dear master. He's going to give his point of view.
Great. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. So the name is Moren Yai. I'm a student in the Lao 6th class at El Ibrahim Job High School. I'm a member of this amazing English club, you see. Yeah. So today our topic is, do you agree that the educational system of our country is good? I totally agree, and I am always agree with that topic. You know the reason why? Because in Senegal, our educational system, we learn so lot of things, and that thing, that is not a bad thing. That's a good thing. The fact of learning so lot of things, because you will get so lot of knowledge. If you get so lot of knowledge, you will have so lot of opportunities. You need. So if you have, for example, if you learn philosophy, you learn mathematics, you learn physical, you learn French, you learn English. So you have, so a lot of opportunity. You can be a physical teacher, a mathematics teacher. If mathematics is not something for you, so you can be good at French. And after your life, so your professional life will be good that thanks to that subject, you see. So reason why I think the education system is great. So if we come to what we call jobless, so in all countries, even countries that we think that they have good education, they have some problem of jobless. Any country cannot resolve that problem. Any country cannot do that. So we don't have to say that. So youngs are jobless. Reason why the educational system is the reason why the educational system is not good. So in that point, I totally disagree with you. So we can say in the example of impolite, the behaviors that's not at school to yes, to teach you the good behaviors. That's at home. Your mother, your father have to put you in the good way, in the great way. But that's not at school to tell you. So So here we have the good behaviors. Here we have the bad behaviors. So thank you very much. I'm so glad to be in your great podcast, and thank you to you. Great.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moore. You give it with intention. You really want it to make us that it is good to learn in this good way so as to be ready to be a mathematics teacher in different subjects that just make us perfect. Now I'm going to give the floor without any doubt to our dear lovely bro, Rahim. He's going to give his point of view.
So thank you, Mr. Malik, for giving me the floor back. According, as far I'm concerned, this topic, I totally disagree. Uh, you know, if we assess deeply the situation of this country right now, I mean, the educational system, we can find out that it is not the best one to help this youth, this new generation, to succeed in their life, mainly in this country. You know, uh, I'm just going to come through part to make it a long story short. In order to show you that this educational system is not the good one for us. You know, first of all, let's consider the time that are going to spend that are spending on school. That's too long, and the classes they are too numerous, and most of the time the syllabus they are most of the time the same between the classes. So it's the waste of time. We can, let's say, allow the classes in order to help the student to reach to get the BAC. I mean, in an early year, in order to reach the university and to succeed in the domain. In in early years. Secondly, we can say that the fact of, the way that we are learning at school is not the best one, because uh, the syllabus, first of all, the program, all those kind of stuff, they are not well set in order to help us to be good, to be qualified on those domains. First of all, on those domains, we can just take one example. English here. Why we are going to the English class in order to speak English? We can learn English at school, but the problem is the system. The way that we are learning English there is not good. That's why we are gathered here in order to speak English. So it's just one proof that can show us this educational system is not the best one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rahim. Thank you so much to our debaters. That was just magnificent in this blissful day. We can't forget it. Thank you so much, dear lovely boys who are listening this show. I'm so happy to welcome you here in GINEC English Club with LSE Global News. Thank you so much.